My way lies south. My father must be freed from the shadow if my people are to survive. And I came for aid. Now do I receive some? Will I go on alone?
We must do what best serves Frodo's mission. We should follow Gandalf.
But Mr. Gandalf, he's gone now. How will we ever know what's right anymore?
It's all my fault. If I hadn't dropped that stone down the way,
Let us do it quickly. We're being followed. Followed? The rangers of the north cannot help us this side of the mountain.
Frodo, I don't know. I need to think.
Elves!
no, I don't think so.
Then the elves of the Golden Wood.
Imparley.
In Legolas, or Tower and Daedalus.
I am sent to lead you to the safety of Lothlorien. The Lady Galadriel is your haven on your journey.
We will come, gladly.
Hey, you may go gladly. Do not speak for me. This could be another trap.
The Lady of Lothlorien was Gandalf's friend. There is no evil in her nor in this land, unless a man breed here himself. My people have little trust in elves, but let us proceed.
Wolves may not enter our realm.
He is a friend.
Very well for you. But blindfold who is going.
I'll go nowhere like a captive or a spy. Play on dwarves and a stiff neck. Let them all go blindfold, all of us equal. I am a kinsman here. A play on elves and their stiff necks. Come on then, if we must, we must. But I'll hold you to account for every bump and bruise I suffer.
Mr. Legolas, sir, who is this Lady of Lothlorien?
One of the first born. She crossed the sea and came to Middle-earth and fought the ancient struggle with Sauron. We are greatly honoured, for Lothlorien is her secret realm, her beloved child.
And she wants to meet me. Well, that is nice. Come on.
From the west she appeared, sunlight and stars in her hair. In her eyes and I very at home, a land that is magical and fair. When her feet came to rest, deep in a canopied plain, she lifted her face there as she danced, the realm of Lothlorien she made.
friends. We have heard rumors of your coming. We didn't know hobbits still dwelt in Middle-earth.
Well, that was shy that we hadn't heard of her either, had we? What all of this, your ladyship?
These are new times, where strangers stand side by side to resist the shadow. Even a dwarf may be welcomed here now. Come, Frodo Baggins. We must speak together. I hear him.
I've never seen such beauty. You're blushing, Sam.
Yeah, I know, baby. It's just but when she looked at me, I felt like I had nothing on.
This place is so different. There's so much light.
Yes. The eye of Sauron cannot reach us here. There are still rings of power that the Dark Lord does not control. This is Nemia, the Ring of Adamant. For centuries it has kept my beloved Lothlorien safe.
Safe. I haven't felt safe since the child.
Gandalf, we loved well. He was ever a friend to the elven people. And with his loves, the shape of the world shifts.
I never imagined that he'd die. It doesn't seem possible. He was a wizard. Why are you staring at me?
You are an intriguing creature, Frodo Baggins. And often I think, yet I wonder at your parentage. Deep in your heart there is a sea longing, which more becomes my elvish kindred.
No, relation. No, hobbits don't like the sea. We never speak of it. We never go anywhere. We might have to look at it. It scares us, you see. But
Now, in your dreams, there is sea. And there is peace.
yes, but how did you know that?
You should not fear to die, Frodo. Elves are immortal. Death is a journey we can never take. We call it the gift of men, not to be bound forever to the circles of the world.
I'm sorry, your ladyship. I'm too small for all this. I'm only a shire hobbit. But you are wise and fearless and fair. I will give you the one ring if you ask for it.
You think yourself small, yet you bring me the greatest test of all. And with kindness and courtesy too. How often I have thought what I may do if it came into my hands. And now you offer it to me freely! In place of a Dark Lord, you would set up a queen! And I will not be dark, but beautiful as the terrible as the morning and the night! Fair as the sea and the sun and the snow on a mountain! Dreadful as the storm and the lightning! Stronger than the foundations of the earth! All shall love me and despair! Like the love and go into the west and remain Galadriel.
No. No, you will not give me this, lady.
The time draws near where we must let go of the things we hold tightest. It seems we are to be companions in loss, you and I. Poor Rose now is to sacrifice.
What do you mean?
This is a fire the light of Arundel's star. It will guide your way when you need it the most.
What do you mean, lady? Companions in loss?
May the stars shine on the end of your robe.
Start away. What troubles you? Is it the ring? Let someone else bear the burden for a while.
No, there's no need for me, thank you.
This ring. We only ever speak of its evil uses, never its good. The world is changing. Listen to me, brother. If we come south now, even without the lost sword of the king, we can break this dark enchantment with the power of the ring and lead my people to fight.
I don't think you understand what it is. The ring isn't to be trusted.
The true-hearted man would not be corrupted.
Go back to the others for a minute. I'm going to do what I said I'd do. I want the risk to be mine and no one else's. I'm going to Mordor alone.
You want to keep it for yourself. I am a soldier, bred to lead. It might have been mine. It should be mine. Wait, please, Frodo, I'm sorry. Please, I seek only to help.
You let me be!
Frodo? Frodo! Mr. Frodo, where is he? What happened, Barman? Put on the ring, boy. Why would you do that? Oh, Megan! Mr. Frodo! He said he was all alone, and that was his own free choice! That's what he said!
I'm not trying to listen to fight you, Harry, come on! Frodo!
Wait! You drew the attention of the enemy! regret it at the moment.
I will do all I can for you.
I have shamed my people. I have failed.
Be still.
Strider, the broken sword. The sword of the king.
My inheritance. I'm the heir to the lands of men, my friend.
So dreams come to the light. Legends will appear once more.
I'm a ranger, not a king. I've sought that way to do the most good. The crown of my forefathers led only to their doom.
O South, free my father from the shadow. Save our people.
Our people. Forgive me, Bootleg. All I have done has gone amiss. Different. The others. Those tracks for these. Sam is close behind. Merrick. Pigment. God will not trace. I did not have his elvish eyesight. It was all handsome, though. Be taken to Saruman. When he discovers they go back the ring, he will show our small friends no mercy. Gimli's right. There is hope. The road survives. On our way now lies south to the lands of men where the need is grave indeed. There's far away but his wish. His father must be woken from the dark spell that holds him. We will give our fallen friend what brief honours we may. Then south, to battle, and war. Oh yeah, there's lots of fruits round here. You need me, Mr. Frodo. Look. I've got some of those wafers, EOZ lembas. Now they like one of the limes backwards. It's like you've eaten a really good meal, and Mr. Frodo, there's nothing for 3 weeks. You'll keep a tight girl and I too. Sam, it's a big thing that needs to be done, and I won't put you at risk. Please set off from the Shire together. That is how it will be until we get home again. It's not that easy anymore. We might never get home. You mustn't think like that. Precious. We didn't mean no harm. We were nice. Very nice. If they's nice to us, we're just so lonely. Let's just go home, isn't it? Filthy thing, quick! I'll find out if I can't just sneak after us. No, please, help! You think that's nice of it. We comes with you, find you nice, safe path. You'll help us, though. Mr. What's that to you then? Don't tell him anything. No, it's alright. We're going to Mordor. No! Now, you've been there, haven't you? Yes. Nora! Once! Accident it was. Wasn't it precious? But we want to go back. No. Oh, now listen to me. I know that the Dark Lord, when you promised to bring the ring. Don't want you here! Hates us! We swear! I know you did. But help me get to Mordor, and I will free you of your free. Yes, we have.
This thing's on murder before now.
Wait, run off! No, wait, take it! I promise.
Listen to me then.
I'm precious. I know you had it, show me the precious. I'm precious. I swear on the precious. Let me say no. This is enough. What will you promise? To be very, very good. We promise to save the precious, not to let him have it. To help the master precious. Good master.
Good. That's good. Smeagol.
Yes.
Oh, I can Smeagol. Which way?
This way, nice master. This way.
stay home and nothing doom will find us sooner or later. So, the last march of the ends. Gather your horns!
Marching is the tree sir. Hurry, they are marching.
Boys opposed to aid your friends. Night comes to Sunday.
Imbecile! You let the hobbits escape and into Fangorn Forest! You have failed me! Fangorn lies too close to the lands of men. If the ring reaches the hand of the sleeping steward and awakes those lands from my enchantment, all my efforts for the light will be wasted. It shall not be! I have trained you and equipped you. I know your hearts and mind beat with a single purpose. We will delay no longer. March tonight with full strength of arms and every engine of war. Crush the lands of men! I will speak with the steward, let me through! In the name of Gandalf the Grey, let me through! I bring you to Boromir, his son!
You come to tell me of his death.
You know it.
I'm cursed with the hard-sight ranger. I saw my Boromir fall, and I felt every blow that slaughtered him here.
He died well, in honor.
He was my son.
Death now lies before us all, and open war, with the dark war against us. Saruman's orcs approach your gates with slaughter in their eyes!
Against the powers that are rising now, there can be no victory.
The lands of men will fight, and may yet prevail. On your people, you have a duty.
What gives you the liberty to speak thus to me? You, a ranger with no name.
My true name, I have kept from the world. Till now,
The lost sword of the king.
I am Aragorn, son of Aragorn, descended from 100 fathers from the great king himself. Strike! It's not possible.
It seems you come on wings of song out of the forgotten days.
Take courage. Your strength is needed.
Dark have been my dreams of late. But now, those chains are broken. The time that was prophesied has come at last. Let us fight then. Aragorn, son of Aragorn, the king, and his steward, shoulder to shoulder. Our people will be proud to stand with such a warrior as you.
There to the throne of men.
Come, my friends!
some surprisingly nice trees.
Gentlemen, come forth. Sir, Gandalf the Blood has returned to Isengard. There is so much we might have accomplished together to heal the disorders of the world. Your army is defeated and your troops slaughtered. Treebeard and the Ents have been fallow in their work. The Ents of Fangorn were once my friends, until these halflings made them traitors. You cannot call them friends. After the destruction you have brought in their great forest. No. The eye of Sauron blinded you, so you believed your will was all. You are lost, Saruman. Even to yourself speak more gently. I am still the leader of the White Council. I've been through fire and water, air and earth. I fell in Moria, and the Balrog fell with me. We fought far under the living earth, where the world is gnawed by nameless things. There, with the last of my strength, I threw down my enemy. I am no longer Gandalf the Grey, whom you betrayed. I am Gandalf the White, returned from death. If you will relinquish your staff to me, you may go free. Give up my powers. Come back to me when you are sober. I did not give you these. Come on! I cast you from our order and from our council. Sauron! Your staff is broken! Go from this place and wander where you will. You fool! Sauron believes I am his ally! We could have mastered him! It is finished, Saruman. I would not stand where you stand now for anything you could offer. That thought will comfort me as I wander. Without your staff, within the riddle, yet I fear his appetite for mischief is not sated. Gather your horses and your weapons! Be ready to march! Friends!
Gandalf! Mr. Gandalf, sir. You're real. We thought we'd never see you again, sir.
I was sent back until my task is done.
Well, where are the others?
Faramir fell. Brought on the sand, gone to Mordor.
By themselves.
We cannot rest. We must now travel to Mordor, to Sauron, and to battle. A battle hard to win. We need not seek to win it. Not seek to win. It is beyond Sauron's darkest dreams that anyone would choose to destroy the ring. If we set our small army against his great one, he will surely believe that one of us spares the ring and aims to use its power. At the gates of Mordor, we shall challenge him, challenge Sauron, and so distract him from Frodo's mission. We are fate, then. Yes, we are fate. It seems folly. Let folly be our cloak, a veil before the eyes of the enemy.
Well, let's get on with it then. Just hope we're not too late.
Sauron does not have the one ring, that is for certain.
How do you know?
We are all still here. There it is.
Look at it. The way it lights up the sky like that reminds me of one of Mr. Gandalf's fireworks. do miss them.
I miss his bushy eyebrows, and his quick temper, and his voice. How far away are we, Sam?
3 days. Maybe 4 if we get all the couple we can.
So close.
Yeah, come on. Let's eat something, keep our spirits up.
Come!
No, Christ! We're gonna eat something, don't look like we're
No, not bacon!
then we'll set off to those doomy fires, or whatever they're called, and have this over with. Get back to the Shire. Before we ever heard of the magic rings and the like. Here, look. The Lady Galadriel gave me this. It's a box of earth from an orchard. Said it might reward us when we get home.
I don't know that things will ever be how they used to be, Sam. It's something Lady Galadriel said to me in Lothlorien, and it's something she wouldn't tell me. But I've worked it out. Do you remember when we left the Shire, we met elves heading west? They were leaving, Sam, and soon they all will. Look, if Sauron gets the One Ring again, folks,
We're going to make sure he doesn't.
No, whether we do or not, the elves will still leave. Look, Gandalf said it. If the One Ring goes, then all rings will lose their power. Well, Lady Galadriel's ring is what protects Lothlorien. It protects their home. If it loses its power, there'll be no more elves, no more magic anywhere.
No more elves. That will change everything. You know the stories in the old songs and tales? Ones we used to sing around the big fire with the ivy bush full. Well, you know, those people went on journeys and they had these really big adventures, but nothing ever really seemed to change. Not like this. You know the trouble is? The trouble is that we artists only really like stories that end up just the way they started, don't we? Sing me a story, heroes of the Shire, muddling through, brave and true, stubborn as pine, even tough as old briar, never too showy or grand. Year after year, they persevere, now for all rains. Heartfoots you planted, storeful cool cloud, threads you into your slow but sure. High blood in your veins makes you proud, sturdy and steady they stand, true to their name, to stay the same, down for always. Sit by the firelights below, tell us an old tale we know, tell of adventures strange and rare, never to change, ever to share. Stories we tell will cast their spell, now and for always. You know, I used to think that the great adventures in the old songs and tales, the things that special folk went out looking for. But they weren't, were they? They were just things they got planned. Wonder what kind of story we had. Sing me a story of Frodo and the Ring, fearless and bold,
Tired and cold.
so they decide. An elf lay called Sting, crossing, and miserable land. He wouldn't retreat, just followed his feet. Bound for the rolling waves, sit by the firelight's glow. Tell us an old tale we know, tell of adventures strange and rare, never to change, never to share. Stories we tell will cast their spell, now and for always. I wish Colin was in a tale.
You might be good in a tale.
Yeah, better than he is in real life anyway. It could be less smelly.
Oh, for a piece of Mrs. Bracegirdle's blanket.
Yeah, Mrs. Bracegirdle. Mrs. Bracegirdle.
Far away. It's not me they'll remember, you know. Sad. Sing me the tale of the bravest of them all, comrade and guide at my side, stout-hearted Sam, who wouldn't let me fall, holding my life in his hands, true to the end, no finer friend, now and for always, sit by the firelight's glow, tell us an old tale we know, tell of adventure strange and rare, never to change, never to share. Stories written will cast their spell now.
An old tale we know.
The press! Not going to listen, no!
Master's my friend, master is nice, master's kind, now for Scott it is abundance.
Abundance stolen from us! We hate beggars, yes!
No, not this one. Rush. Oh, thank you. to Smeagol. Free. Ah.
Hey, what are you up to, you sleep?
Swords nasty.
He strangled you in your sleep. You can bet your toes on it. Sneaking. What were you doing sneaking? We better get a move on. Come on. Let me go.
Mr. Sam. If Carrie wants to help us, she might. Yes. Take them to her. No, not that way.
Hey, look up there. We're not do. What is it?
A black rider.
But he's flying.
It's looking for you.
We can't stay out the open.
Oh, there's another way. There is secretly. They will come around, but they will expect that to play. Smeagol.